Ah, yes, back to doing some Binding of Isaac, but I'm sure you're probably wondering, what even is the Gauntlet? Well, Fiend Folio is a big ol' mod. It added in new characters, new items, a lot of new bosses, and as such, they put in this challenge as a boss rush for all of them. And even more than that, since it is a boss rush, it's also a little bit different from your usual Isaac gameplay, because the items you see here, these are not randomized. These are the items that you have every single time, and you gotta earn them by fighting bosses. However, I'm not even gonna be doing that. I am not gonna be using any one of those items, because there is sort of a special route that you can take when it comes to doing this challenge, and that's the one that I want to be attempting today. So what I'm gonna be doing is pretty much going in, item lists for most of these bosses. Starting with Ghostbuster here, because I feel like more often than not I tend to take damage against this guy, so I can usually gauge how good of a run this is going to be solely based on... Oh man, I even got hit by a big tier. You know what, here, let's just restart that one. So yeah, same thing every time. But yes, start with him, hopefully not take any damage, and then kind of go from there, because you don't get random drops in these rooms or anything. In fact, that little fool's gold thing in the corner there, if you somehow blow that up, doesn't even drop coins, because there is one room that has an exploding enemy in it that will sometimes destroy those. So I have seen that before. Okay, you just stand far away. It goes in like a big U shape around the room. Now the real thing that gets me is not even that attack, it's this one, which seems pretty simple. I mean, actually, the Ghostbuster doesn't even have a particularly large hitbox or anything like that. It's just those little ghosts around here. These little guys. They kind of like are semi-randomized. I mean, you can sort of see where they're... watch out! Yeah, get on the other side of the room for that part of that attack. And this one's actually pretty easy to dodge. Just kind of walk away. But yeah, it's like semi-randomized, but I just feel like it's... The little ads here. A lot of these Fiend Folio bosses, to be honest. All about the ads. Especially the bee boss, Honey Drop, which you'll be seeing actually later on, because, well, despite saying that I'm going to be doing this largely with no items, I will get one item. I will get at least a slight advantage for this. Yeah, Fiend Folio bosses really do have a lot of stuff going on. And, you know, having this whole Gauntlet thing is just good in general, I think. Whoa, dude. Is just good in general for being able to practice them, too. Because, like, this as a first floor boss is pretty rough, to be honest. Alright. Those explosions can still hurt you, but they have a very tiny hitbox, so I think I've gotten hit by it, like, once. And then, yeah. By the way, Fiend Folio is, like, the biggest mod that I have installed, but I do have a couple other essential ones. Anyway. Alright. So there you go. You saw that room with the keys earlier, so I'm going to go deposit this ghost, because otherwise I get kind of distracting in these boss fights. Anyway. Okay. We do also have these small rooms that kind of precede each one of the bosses, which are not, like, particularly difficult or anything, but kind of result in you taking some damage, which is not great when you got very limited healing opportunities. I don't know why I thought that it was going to be very limited healing opportunities. Anyway, here's the Cockamancer. Yeah. This guy also pretty difficult to not take damage for. Because, I mean, I don't know why, but for whatever reason, that dash attack, it's kind of hard to deal with. When he rubs his hands together, that's when he's doing the explosion thing. And I don't really... And that one's, like, one of the easier attacks to dodge. Honestly, it's largely... If I'm taking damage here, it's largely because I get punched. Yep. Though, when you suck in more, that's when that attack gets a lot more difficult to deal with. It's mostly, though, when the boss is in the middle of the room. That's when problems rise. Alright, I'm gonna do that attack again. And yeah, that was okay, though. Okay. And yes, and it's doing the rubbing hands together, explode. And also, you know, the thing that usually hits me with that attack in particular is... the thing that usually hits me with that attack in particular is actually, yeah, when he reappears then. because it's like you need to just like stand still after he reappears in the middle of the room because you don't know where he's going to end up showing up at. All right. Nope. Got him down. Still though, watch out when he's dying. Oy. Yeah, punching. Dangerous, dangerous punches. And, you know, like teleporting after doing moves. But overall, it could be worse. You know, you do get some healing over here, which is useful, but you know, at the same time, not quite what I'm going for. You also get this mysterious key, which I am going to buy. How useful could a key possibly be in this particular sort of challenge, you might ask? There's no doors that require keys, or are there? Anyway, I'm gonna save those bosses for later. Yeah, that's the exploding enemy that I was talking about earlier. But yeah, it will spawn spiders if there are pots there, but it will not spawn any coins. Alright, I'm gonna be doing this one next then. Ah, that was frightening. Depending on how the bomb guy that blew up there decides to go, it can be pretty bad. Anyway, one of the special 4 horsemen of this mod. A meltdown, pollution, and then there's also like, what is it, propaganda and deluge. They don't actually exist. At least not yet. Presumably at some point in time we're going to get like an actual update where they add those into the game, but not yet. Anyway, come on now. Oh, come on now, doubly. Anyway, when he yells at you, he throws the three dealios. When he holds up the barrel, he's mostly just going to be getting rid of a lot of the space that you have in the room. And then he'll also dash off screen and then send a bomb at you. It's really not too bad. Second phase, though. Yeah, because you know, a boss that you can encounter as the first boss you fight in the game needs to have 2 phases. And also a little hush death face down when he blows up, too. Just don't stand near the top of the room and then... man, this one's not going super good. Don't stand near the top of the room. Fire at the bomb because that's where he's standing still the most. Yeah, you know what? That wasn't going particularly well anyway, so I think that's reasonable to like call that one a wash, as it were. Although, you know, it's like, hey, let's go do some of the other bosses here first. Take care of Deathany is what that character is called. Yeah. So over here then too. I have another one of the bosses that I kind of want to start fighting immediately before anything else. And there's the locked door, by the way. And there's the mysterious door that's going to start me off on an adventure. But one that I'm not going to do right now. Shoot that guy once, teleports around, shoot him 2 more times, he's dead. But that's not what I'm fighting here. I'm fighting the Whispers. Oh, yes. Ghosts. Ghosts end up getting fought a lot. Not like a super threatening boss, seemingly, because, you know, like, it takes so long to even charge up that attack in the first place. It's this part. It's this bit that is, you know, somewhat challenging. Once I get, like, the pattern down, you know, like, wait until... well, you know, don't walk directly into him, but you know what I'm saying here. Usually can do this one without taking any damage, but, like, hey... yeah, it's mostly just getting greedy when they're doing the spitting move. Oh, no, yeah, this move, it's, like, fast. And even though it seems very clear how to dodge it, it's not the easiest. Alright, but, yeah. We'll be able to do this with minimal damage, I want to say. Should be the hardest, these first couple rooms, you know, as I don't have anything at all. But as I get on a little bit farther, I can actually start buying items. It's just, that's going to be a while. No, I'm not doing Buck. Not right now, certainly. No, I'm going to go and take another stab at Meltdown. Usually I can do that boss fairly well, but I mean, you know, hey, now that I'm actually trying to record something, well, here we go. No Griddlehorn, no regular Buster. I call him a scrub. That's what. Whatever, look, we'll do that one later. Right now, gotta go hopefully not die to... Gotta hopefully not die to explosions immediately, but... you know, all the bosses are pretty difficult, and they're like multi-layered. They got like, you know, entire second phases and stuff like that too. Okay, there we go. And you just kind of like walk up and down, and it's easy as that. Yeah, it's mostly that yelling thing that he does, where he throws the bullets there. That is, and then dodge. Yeah, this is another area where you can see like Fool's Gold will not give you any, advantages. All right. Then usually when he starts throwing this, just like to go like to the opposite direction. If he throws it to the left or right, I go down or up, that sort of deal. And from here, okay. See, that first phase went a lot better. Like I said, since he moves around so quickly, just kind of like keep shooting at the bomb. That's the best way you can do that. And look at the shadow of the bomb when thrown, and kind of like move up or down a little bit. I usually like moving up because, you know, I'm at the bottom of the room in the first place due to the whole raining bullets from the sky right now. Come on, very close, very close. Yeah, I should be good. Almost there. Yeah, almost done. And yeah, don't forget that the bomb still does explode if there is one on the ground, but didn't actually happen there. See, there you go. I know how to fight these bosses. You can believe me. I know how to fight these bosses. I've been doing this for a bit now. We're a grip and a half. Still taking bad damage here against the Whispers, no less. But, you know, what are you going to do? All right. And Ghostbuster again, and his emissions, which that name will make a lot more sense when I go and fight regular Buster. You know, like the posthumous bosses. That's a thing. It's a thing in this game. I like doing that. It's like it's a theming dealio. Okay. Yeah, always goes. First two attacks are always the same, then it gets randomized from there. I don't like the fact I'm getting near the one that's kind of meandering about, but it's working out okay. All right. By the way, the ghost flying into the mouth still can hit you, so be aware of that. Good. Yeah, they have pretty small hitboxes on that explosion, so it's not... Ah, damn it! Spawning right on me there. Really now. Oh, this is... Ooh, yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I think Ghostbuster is one of the harder ones to fight. At least, you know, doing it without any sort of... All right. Come on. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Just like if they like to just hang around the, hang around the walls like that and make sure that I can't use that as like defense at all. Well, whatever. Here's the thing. It's like I can still buy like a little bit of health as long as I'm not taking too much more past this point. Okay, going for that one. That move. All right, and yeah, you just don't want to be on that side of the room, really. Nope. Now die and start doing that. I love that mod. No, it does not parry bullets. If you're wondering. No, that would be too powerful. Grab you. I'm just gonna grab you right now because let's be real, it's not like I'm gonna get health back from anything else right now. Anyway. Okay, let's not take damage in this room, because that was horrendously embarrassing. Okay. Like, these are regular rooms. They shouldn't be taking damage. I'm just saying. Be taking damage against bosses, and then I shouldn't even be doing that. Although, like I was saying, I should start getting rid of some of these ghosts, because they are getting distracting. Just a little bit, though. Yeah, okay. I always hate that first move, because like I said, in the middle of the room, it's kind of annoying. Okay. Yeah, doing that, eh? Doing that, spawning those, which again, move around somewhat randomly. Okay, that works. Move around somewhat randomly, making it that much more difficult, right? Yep. Just like keep your distance, really, from this guy. That's the main thing. And then, yeah, it's a good thing I didn't try to move up, back up. Oh, wait, no. I need to, yeah, not be middle of the room, like I was saying. Oh. I told you. It's just like, it should be easy, but it's not. Okay. There we go. Now we're all in a bit better position. You can also do this, too. Those will bounce off the poop balls, but, you know. Oh, I don't like him being in the middle of the room for this attack. I did it, though. It works for me. No, I want him near the side of the room. That's the big thing. So you can kind of do that really easily when you... when he decides to... Oh, okay, good. He decides to make it easy on you. Man, heart and a half taken on this battle. That's not good. But at the same time, it's still like I'm still alive, right? And now I should be able to go and get the things I desire, which is to say I'm going to go over here and it's going to go unlock the door. So what's in the door, you might ask? It's a key. That's right. But where do you use the key is the real... It's right here. You just use it right here. So, here we go. Here's the big thing for doing the Gauntlet. The secret shop. Which I'll go buy this right now. Radial Ghost Fire. And you might be wondering, it's just like, well, this is a Radial Ghost Fire. What does that do? Well, I mean, it's a decent little item, you know, here and everything like that. But I mean, if I go and use it against, say, Griddlehorn, who is a pretty difficult boss, you know, sort of like a... And now he's dead. Anyway, that was Griddlehorn, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. So these are the badges. You get them for fighting enemies in specific ways. Don't expect all of them to be that easy, though. No. That was your freebie one. Here, I'm going to go take the Exploding Kittens reference. Works as pretty much a sort of one-time use, what's the word I'm trying to think of? One-time use, there, Buster and his commission. There, that's why it's called Buster Mission. Okay, anyway. One-time use, safety scissors, pretty much. When you choose stuff, that means he's going to spit this out at you, which is scary, but mostly okay. It's the randomization, once again, of these guys, as they like to move around. That's the really scary thing. Alright. But anyway, it's like, no, this is not an instant kill in the same way. Oh, I didn't even move. I just sat there. And I just took that. Ridiculous. Well, anyway, I mean, you know, it's not like that was going particularly well in the first place. At the same time, though, too, I feel like I should have been able to do that one a little bit better. It's not easy. It ain't easy being cheesy. That's what I say. Now, if only I can just, like, you know, one-hit kill every one of the bosses. Griddlehorn otherwise is pretty tough, comparatively. A lot of fire on the ground that covers the entire arena and makes it really difficult to, you know, dodge around attacks. Also, again, you know, the old ad summoning. Large bosses do that. Big fans of summoning other dudes to fight with them. Okay, go right there, go in there. And as I start to come near the middle of the room, you can get a couple free hits off. Because they usually, pretty much after every single attack, just start to kind of reconvene in the middle of the room like that. Okay. Alright. And it's easier to go from the right side because they're spinning like that. Aye! Remember, though, the bosses have, like, small hitboxes, all things considered. They look large, they're not that large. You can, you usually will not be running into them. Not gonna get that as an issue. Yep. There you go. You get absolutely destroyed. Anyway. Yeah, I like doing that. It's fun. Okay, back to Ghostbuster and the Poop Lord, I suppose. Ghostbuster and the Poop Lord. This is welcome to the Binding of Isaac. This is what this game is like, if you've never played it before. Anywho. Great and okay. Now then, try it again here. One more time. Very different bosses, despite being like the undead version of the boss, really. Okay, first two attacks is always the same. And then it gets that much more difficult comparatively. It's like it takes 4 hits to take out the small ghost. I've been doing this gauntlet for a while. It takes 4 hits to take out the small ghost, which is, you know, sort of one of the many issues that comes up with, like, actually fighting the ads here. That's a lot of hits. Aye, I say. All right, what are you doing? Oh, what? Oh, rotated into me. Alright, doing this one. Now, more important. Oh, I walked right into that bullet. That's why they have it go in that sort of pattern, specifically so you do stuff like that because you're stupid and trying to run away from the big explosion of water coming on there. You know, well, all right. At least you do get a lot of hits here, given that Buster's just kind of like following you, as it were. It's just still the little ads, the little addy dudes. Anyway, one more. Anyway, okay, so that should be good for right now. Cockademon, once again, being the deadliest part of this run. That's not true. They're all dead. Everything's equally deadly. Because it only takes one mistake, right? Okay. All right. But yeah, first off, try not to get punched immediately. I think I can just go on the bottom of the screen. Nope, that did not. That actually worked out very poorly. Exceptionally poorly. I don't know. That first hit, I swear. That... I don't even know what I was trying to do there. Perfect. That's a gauntlet, baby. Okay, I'm going to cut back once I actually make some real progress. Okay, here we go. Back at Buster, and I think I should actually be able to beat him this time. All right, I can start going up near the top of the room because that's where the fire's not going to be. Okay, so Buster, on death, has a fun gimmick where he explodes. Unless, and there you go. Commission badge, I think costs $50, which is a good amount of dollars, but, you know, like, I'd rather have that money right now, you know, for this. Well, whatever. It also gives you a 0.1 damage up, so hey, really rolling in the stats right now, eh? Yeah, but anyway, this is what I would probably consider to be one of the hardest first 4 bosses, because ad battle. However, I am actually going to use the pepper here, so that's why I'm taking so long to go and fight Honey Drop. So yeah, Honey Drop by itself, not too difficult. The sort of character showing up all the time, constantly. I really should have gotten rid of all the key ghosts. They're kind of distracting. But anyway, yeah, it's like this is some boss fights. You know, you just want to ignore all the ads and just try and take down the boss. This is one of those fights where you definitely want to take down all the ads before problems arise. Which, I mean, you can already see right now. Phase 2 again. Which this is actually going to be the point in time that I use this, yeah. And then big thing with this phase then too, once you actually start to it, follows you around. So like Dragon Honey Drop through the fire can deal a lot of extra. Really? That's how I... Pathetic. Anyway, it's not like this is a particularly hard part of the fight. But it's hard enough. Clearly. Oy. Alright. So... didn't go great, not gonna lie here. And only two money left. It's like, after buying, of course, the other item, the bag. It's not looking too hot. Say it right now. But anyway, yeah, so... I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it this time. I am gonna go into... yeah, it even costs 3 to just get one of those. Whatever. I suppose I can do this too. Like I said, almost just one boss left on the first floor here. The only thing is that I don't really think I'm going to be able to do that with only one hit remaining. Hey. However, let's see how this goes. Buck! So normally the bag of crafting, you use it to, well, craft things. However, this being a character that looks like the... yeah, you get close enough, he tries to punch you. This being a character that, you know, is bag themed, looks like the chef from No Delivery. Also, again, ad battle. But yeah, it's like what I need to do is I need to get the final hit with the bag because you can use it as a melee item. And it's silly enough. Oy. I need to get the final hit with the bag of crafting, using it as a melee item. And that is how you get the last badge for this floor. Not the last badge, just the last badge for this floor. Oi, oi. By the way, not actually troll bombs, so stuff like diffuse is not going to work here. Okay. Okay. Will you stop that? I got him. Okay. Actually nailed it. There we go, baby. Mystery badge. And that is a 0.3 damage up. Finally. Oh, man. Rolling in the stats right now. Anyway, I do need to continue taking this with me because, well, you know, needless to say that it's just like, these are not the only badges in this run. There are a good amount of badges, but they're not the only badges. So, that finishes up floor 1. Like I said, 0.3 damage is the only thing that I got out of it. And I gotta go just fight this guy. This guy's not a boss. He's just a mushroom dude. Get over here. There you go. Welcoming you into Chapter 2. And welcome to Chapter 10. And welcome to Chapter 2 it is. Now, a real thing, though. Hey, thanks. Thanks, dude. Real appreciated. All right. But, I mean, it legitimately is very much appreciated. I mean, I do definitely appreciate that. All right. So, going from here. Yeah, there's the next area that I need to get to, but then there's also, Fiend Folio, which that's what the book item is an instant kill on one of the bosses, so that's definitely the one to go and prioritize, of course. But I do need to get the money for it, and that's at least beating one more boss, more or less without any sort of, you know, any items. Why that? Okay. Getting hit by the fat bat. Should have kept them as more bats. But yeah, Batty Gateway. That's one. You know what? I'm just gonna go. I think I probably have enough money to be able to, like, get 30 coin. Still have this. I'm hoping. Really. But, I guess we'll see. It's like, no, what I'm really looking for is, here we go, Kingpin. So, Kingpin's, I'm not gonna lie, he's not the easiest boss, but he's at least, I feel like, one that I can take out relatively easily, comparatively. Mostly because big thing this guy does is chase after you, so circle strafing, as always, very good idea. It works, baby! So yeah, basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go walk around in a circle in the middle of the room here, while firing backwards, and then hope that I will kill Kingpin before Kingpin kills me. It's just, you know, like a more aggressive version of Pin, really. Yeah, like those little characters that sort of precede the room. It's you know, a thematic thing, right? The big thing is that on killing parts of Kingpin, well, it leaves bullets that kind of hang around, observe, for a really long time. Which, if they get in the... Ah, come on. Snuck up on me there because I was looking at because I was talking about the bullets. I was thinking about bullets! But anyway. Yeah, it's like if those get in a bad spot, that's bad. I mean, you can just make like a smaller circle around here, but... Yeah, it's like they do try and trick you at points in time, which is what kind of got me there. Yeah, sort of a combination of like Larry and Pin. Yeah, not like I said, not the easiest, especially if you get the bullets appearing in bad places. Ah, yeah, almost got me again. Because like they try to trick you. You just gotta kind of like keep your head on a swivel, pay attention to the rocks on the ground and all that sort of stuff. Almost done with one of them though. But again, it's like, you know, dying does result in more obstacles around here. All right. Okay. Still, though. Yeah. Oh, wait, what did I get? Did I get hit by a bullet because I was staring at Pin too much? And being all wiggly around there? If I see something that's wiggly, my eyeballs immediately go towards it. I just can't Can't look away from wiggly things, clearly. Anyway. Almost there. Almost there. Yeah, this boss can be like a nightmare if you don't know about the magic of circle strafing. We also are still working with base level damage. It can be a nightmare too, but I suppose that's probably no surprise, right? Anyway, now I need to go. Now I need to go fight another boss. I'm trying to even think. So you are, well, probably I can take on this boss. I feel like old Spider-Man, the Man Spider. But well, let's do it. Hey, a Slinger, how's it going? Looking good. Yep. Good. I feel more ads here right now, but you know. Yeah, I really should just be taking out the spiders before anything else. Come on. Oh, that was horrendous. But like, yeah, and I died to the Cockamancer. No, that's not true. But it's like, yeah, it is. It's rough. Doing not only, you know, the Gauntlet, but also the badges is rough. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna make this 2 parts. We start out here, kind of like introduction type of thing, and then for the second go, show off the rest of the bosses and actually get, you know, like much more heavily edited. Get the rest of the badges. Do that, get my reward, and then at least call it done for this part of Isaac.